Watching the highlights of race 1. As we can see, off we go. Brilliant start from Philip. It's going totally getting a bit loose back there. As we can see, into turn 1 as we come. It looks like it's carnage in the back. As we can see, Philip making a lead. And what's happening here? Car turned around. That's actually Brad and Mark there. I think that, yeah, Brad and Mark are the ones off track on your screen. And here we are with your race leader, and Philip banging the dive bomb on him, on Harry, and it is a successful move as we see him move up into P1. Great job from your current race leader now, Philip. Obviously Harry was not expecting that move, and in fact it looks like he is having to defend. As you can see, Philip starting to run away with the lead, leaving everybody else behind him, trying to catch up. As we can see in the middle of the field, is there going to be overtake? No, does not look like it. Here we are following Harry now. In fact, as he goes through the last corner, as we can see, Philip's running away with that lead even more. What will be happening? Not much. You can see Harry along the front straight. These is the Mercedes AMGs. These are some pretty nice cars, if you ask me. And, well, they're not exactly the cheapest. Anyway, into turn 1, I believe that's now turn 2, negotiating, as you can see, they're doing it perfectly. And looks like Harry, here we are on board with Harry, down the straight, almost looking at a look to make a dive bomb on Philip, obviously just being too far back. So Philip hasn't made big enough of a run away. I have heard the Cash Show team radio, and they are telling Philip to pit. Is Philip pitting? Yes, he is by the look of it, as we see him come down pit lane. We go hitting is that the timing? No, that is not the time. No, so it is the timing mark, so I cannot remember this. Let's go and negotiate this little section of the pit lane. It's pretty stupid, isn't it? I just don't get the point of it. Stopping point, doing that perfectly. See, they're going to be, I believe in this pit stop, they are changing from hard softs. I believe that is their main thing. Everybody passing him. It's a very risky strategy. Will it pay out? Nobody knows. This has actually put him right down to the back of the field. He is going to have to hope that those softs bring up enough time. He's going to have to hope that when everybody else pits, he makes that back. See, if not, that is going to be a massive loss for the Cash Show team. But as we see him coming out of the pits on those new, fresh softs, here we are with Harry. As you can see, negotiating the final turn, doing it perfectly. This is coming onto the front stretch. He is a current race leader, and that is somebody pitting. Here we are on board with Stewart, or not on board, following Stewart down the front stretch. He is in the middle of the pack. After all, we have had some pit stops. We have had some people who continue to go. I believe he is one of the lot continuing to go. Will much be happening? I do not. Here we are. This is going to be along the back straight, or middle straight. As we see two looks down the inside, obviously not being successful. Obviously the drivers in front managing to hold their positions. As we see going through the S's, or the chicane section as some people call it. Here we go, coming up to second last corner. Negotiating it perfect. This is along the front stretch. Look at that. This is just up in here. I believe this is what is it? 4th, 5th. Here we are in following P2, right behind Harry in P1. This is going to be interesting. Will there be any look into the final corner? No, but all they have to do is negotiate it. Obviously, some drivers into the pits. He goes. To be a question. And hitting the barrier into the pit lane. See, there's a few more following him into the pit lane. It's going to be interesting to see how this strategy plays out. What will they be doing? Will they be changing tyres? No one knows. I think this is the question. We do not know. Well, I think the teams know. We go on board with Philip. As we can see, look at that. That is just brilliant. This is his strategy. Go along on the softs and that early pit stop. Make up that time, and in theory, be the one to finish the line first. And it looks like it's going to plan. Looks like the dangerous Cash Show team strategy is currently paying off for Philip. As you can see, look at that, that gets a bit loose. as we can see, coming into the start of the chicane slash S's. See, negotiating these. Will there be anything that he will do? Oh, cutting that little bit. This is actually a key move. He does do that quite a little bit. You see, coming up to the second to last corner. And doing that perfectly, hitting the curb. The final corner to negotiate for this lap. So he's going to be wanting to get the best exit, try and catch up and regain. Oh, getting a bit loose off the exit of the final corner. Yeah, I've just been saying that. It's pretty going, but we are following Harry. Harry is currently the race leader. We can see everybody behind him looking to try and somehow take it. As you see, Harry is now making his pit stop. You see him into the pit lane. We are here with Philip. Philip. You can see taking the last corner, running up top that curb. See everybody into the pit lane. I believe this may potentially be him taking the lead. I wish we had access to the timing boards, but no. As you can see, Rob exiting the pit lane. As you can, oh, getting hit. Is that Stewart who hit him? No, yes, it is Stewart by the look of it. Losing his rear wing. This is going to be big news for the team. Obviously, they will not be happy about that. That was going to cost them quite a bit of time, I assume. As you can see, they're looking for a move. Looks like somebody's trying to make a move on Rob.
That's Brad.
Yes, they will have Rob just defending against that. As we can come up to the straight before the S's. It's going to be a moment. Is there going to be a dive from? No, there will not. I do expect that that car will have some poor downforce at the moment, though. With that note, without the rear wing, that's going to be a big cost. Philip, you see, taking over the lead, I believe now. This is the lead for Philip. I think that was a good strategy, eh? Wing it. And there is the rear wing from Rob's car. Anyway, into turn 1 and into turn 2. We are coming into the final lap. This is the last corner. We are up to the along the straight into the final lap. We are coming into. Will Philip make a mistake? Looking unlikely.
I don't think so.
He has just driven away. You can't race either, Philip. He has just driven away from everybody else. Nobody else given a slight chance. If he wanted a chance, he has not given it. As you can see, coming up here into it.
Turn 4.
Yep. Oh, getting a bit loose. Is he making that perfect curb exit though? Into the S's.
I think that was a perfect
He's
strategy.
going to negotiate these S's one more time. This is the final time. Is he up over, doing his classic move over there. Running this perfectly. Third last, coming into the second to last corner. He does that. Oh, getting a bit loose there. Into the final corner. This is it. All he has to do is negotiate this, and then he is home, the race winner. Down the straight he goes. This will be it. Your race winner, ladies and gentlemen, Philip.
Great job.
That is a great job to Philip and the team at Cash Show. They have just been phenomenal. Here we are with Harry. As you can see, he was your race leader for the majority of the race. Coming along, coming towards the line, front straight, and now crossing to the line to bring home 7th. Obviously, massive disappointment after leading most of the race.
Yeah, big disappointment for them.
This is your race winner, ladies and gentlemen, Philip. What a drive that was from Philip. See him coming into the pit lane to end off, parking his spot. But anyway, we enjoy you all coming here and watching this.
Podium.
Thank you.
Here are the results, and also we know driver has an extra R, we forgot to put it.